This is the Louie T Network. Hey, either you're outside or you're
in the lab room.
Who else could it be but me, your man, Louie T? Welcome. You are in the lab room. Of course, I am your host, Lou. Thank you for joining me. Week number 14 in the National Football League. Jacksonville Jaguars at home hosting the Houston Texans in a little bit of AFC South family business. Jags coming off of an improbable win a week ago at home. Could they make it 2 in a row? Hey, if it's going to happen, probably going to happen in the division. Texans clinging to a very slim playoff hope. Coming into this game at 6-6. A win here puts you over 500 at 7-6. Gives you an opportunity to take a shot at the Indianapolis Colts next week at Indy. Again, don't know what's happening over in Cleveland, but if the Colts lose that game, drop to 8-6, or 8-5, you've got a shot to knock this thing up at 8-6 a week from now in Indy. So this is a huge one. If you're Houston, give yourself a chance. And just remember, you're not out of this thing in the wild card either. You get to 7-6, there are a ton of teams sitting at 7-6 in the AFC conference as it stands. So get it done on the road against the Jags if you are the Houston Texans. So Jags ahead at the halftime break, 13-10. I thought they came out very spirited in this game. You could tell that they fed off of that energy from the last game winning. Thought the defense came out, played very well early on. I thought they gave themselves a chance defensively to try to win this game, especially in the first half. I thought that the Texans, again, I say this every Texans game, Arian Foster is the truth. He is their horse. Again, salute to Arian Foster. Everything that the Texans got in that first half started with the legs of Arian Foster. They scored 2 times in the first half. A field goal that was huge. Arian Foster gain led to that field goal. Scored a touchdown. Alfred Blue gets in from about 1 or 2 yards out. Arian Foster's legs and him catching the football out of the backfield got them down there to get Alfred Blue in the end zone. So Arian Foster is the man in Houston, and he was a big part of the reason why this game was within striking distance at the half. I thought Blake B played his most clean half of football in his career in the first half of this game. I thought he was efficient. I thought he was very mobile. I thought he gave his guys chances to win one-on-one matchups. I thought he gave his guys opportunity to make plays. When the play broke down, he got out of the pocket, found guys. I thought his teammates didn't help him out a lot. I thought there were some drop balls. You had Denard Robinson with a drop. You had another drop by Clay Harbor over the middle of the field, wide open. In the second half, a huge drop by Cecil Shorts III. I thought that was a big momentum killer there. So I thought Blake Bortles did not get enough help from his supporting cast in this game, despite him getting outside the pocket and making some things happen. That rollout for the touchdown early in this game was beautiful. I mean, you saw a lot of the things that made this guy the first selected quarterback in the 2014 NFL draft. He's coming along. I got upset with him earlier in the season because he was making too many mistakes and it didn't seem like he was learning from his mistakes. I see the maturation coming. It's a process, but I like what I'm seeing from Blake B. But as we move to the second half, first things first, Telvin Smith not respecting the legends of the game. How dare you knock my man, the one and only DRE, out cold at the goal line. My man, I never like to see the legends locked up like this. Helmet off, arms locked up. You know they out cold. Never want to see one of the legends of the game like that. You know, one and only DRE gone in this game. Come on, Telvin Smith. You know better than that, man. That's a legend right there, man. What's wrong with you? Young boys, man, you can't take them nowhere. They don't know how to act. So, Texans make a statement, though, coming out of the half. Third quarter, they put together a 6-minute, 15-play touchdown march, capped off by a 1-yard Alfred Blue touchdown. That right there was the big drive of the game to me. That was the one that demoralized the Jacksonville Jaguars. Gave the Texans the lead at 17-13. Then Blake B finally makes that one mistake that you didn't want him to make. It's picked off by DJ Swearinger. Not a smart decision, not a good throw. Texans go for it on fourth down. They roll the dice, hopes it comes up nice. And on 4th and goal, Arian Foster with the play of the game. Sindaric Marks blows this play up. I mean, there is nowhere for him to go. He's dead to right in the backfield, literally 2 yards in the backfield. This is going to be a loss on 4th and goal from the 1. Jags are going to make that monumental stop that could change the fortunes of the Jaguars in this game. Could propel them to a win. Who knows? Arian Foster looks around, sees there's no backside pursuit, able to take a step back, bounce it back outside, gets into the end zone as only Arian Foster can. Salute. That put the Texans up 24-13. At that point, you knew the Jags were dead in this football game. They end up losing 27-13. Big win for the Texans on the road. They take care of business. Move to 7-6 on the season. Set up that huge matchup on the road against Indy next week. With a win, they go to 8-6. Give themselves a chance in the division. With a loss, pretty much could wrap their season up. So that's going to be a big one next week for the Jags. I want one more win out of this Jaguars team. You got Tennessee coming up somewhere down the road. I think it's in 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken. I need that one. If you're the Jags, I need you to get that one. At least get that game, go to 3-13 on the season. Got to feel good about that if you're the Jags. So I love the way this team is playing, but again, it doesn't matter if it's not equating to victories. Had an opportunity in this game, let it slip through your fingers. You've got Tennessee coming up, though. They're struggling. I think you're better than Tennessee. You should be able to get that one. That's going to do it for Jags, Texans. If it happens in the National Football League, whether big or small, we cover it all here in the lab room. Come back and join me as I've got plenty more games to break down in week number 14 in the National Football League. See you in a bit.